Okay, here's a new video, and it's a look at another one of my steelbook collections, and it's of the movie The Fifth Element, directed by Luc Besson. I've had this Blu-ray steelbook in my collection for a good few years now. I remember getting this off of the site Zavvi, and that was when they used to do free delivery on a lot of their items. And when I first bought this particular movie, I've seen trailers for the actual movie, but I'd never and had actually watched the actual movie from start to finish. I think I've seen it on channels when you're kind of flicking around, but not from start to finish. But for what I saw of it, I did like it. Plus, I was a big Bruce Willis fan, so I had to kind of get it. And as I said before, it went on sale on Zavvi like a good few years ago, so it could have been nearly 10 years ago, or even, maybe even more. Couldn't give you the exact date. And it was about, I think it may have been about £15 at the time when it first came out. And they used to do their sales on a regular basis where their steelbooks would drop down to as little as $4.99. And basically, if you were at the right place at the right time, you would pick it up. If you weren't, within seconds or minutes, it would just be sold out with a blink of an eye. And luckily, I was able to get it as a Blu-ray steelbook to be part of my collection. The actual movie on Blu-ray looks absolutely fantastic. I don't know what it originally what it would have been like on DVD, so I can't formulate a comparison. But I do remember that on Blu-ray that it was really, really colourful and really detailed on Blu-ray. I don't know if there has been a 4K transfer of this particular movie, so I don't know if there has been, but I can imagine that it probably looks absolutely stunning in 4K if there actually is a 4K release of this particular movie. Now, we do get these little things here, which I know some people get rid of these, but I just tend to keep them. Now, as you can see with the actual steelbook, it looks absolutely beautiful, very colourful. I do like that the background is like black, and then you've got the oranges and the purples and the pinks and the blues there, all popping off the steelbook. The title is actually debossed, and it does have a little border around the actual steelbook itself. Obviously, you got the top, Bruce Willis, obviously being the main star of the actual movie. We have the spine, which says obviously Fifth Element. I'm trying to see who distributed this. It was distributed by 20th Century Fox, obviously now owned by Disney. So you probably might be able to find the movie on Disney Plus. That's if they've put it apart, all of their the 20th century movies as their back catalogue. I'm trying to see what's on here. You've got a little bit of information on the disc there. Can barely read it. I've got my glasses nearby, so unfortunately, you'll have to, if you can see there. So you can pause that. It is rated PG. The film is a bit weird, kind of would be. Now you can see the front, as I've already shown you before. You've got the back where there's an image from the actual film itself, and you've got obviously Bruce Willis with blonde hair. Again, it's very sad to hear, obviously, what's happened with Bruce Willis now. I mean, really loved his movies. You've got the Blu-ray disc here, which you can take this out. And then you've got I forgot the name of the actress's name, but at least she's playing a character called Leilu. I do remember that. And then that's a scene from the actual movie itself. So that looks really great. I do love the attention to the detail, obviously with the red hair and stuff. It really kind of stands out, especially with the silverness of the actual steelbook itself. So that does stand out. So put it back in there without damaging it in there. Again, this is one of my. I really love this movie. although, you know, for some people it may not be their cup of tea because it's a bit weird. Maybe for some people, but it's an actually really. And Chris Tucker's in it, and his character in it is quite funny. The only thing that I would have loved to have seen them do on this steelbook is and I've said this many times on some of my matte finish steelbooks, is I wish this had a gloss finish. I mean, I think that would have really would have been the icing on the cake. Don't get me wrong, it's still a fantastic looking Blu-ray steelbook, and also the artwork and the colours of it really do pop on the front of the steelbook. But I think with an extra gloss finish, that would have been as I said, for the icing on the cake and helping it pop even more. But yeah, I'm happy with with my purchase of this movie, which I said I bought several years ago, and again for a very good price. And I'm fingers crossed that this will continue to be in my my collection for many more years to come. But yeah, one of my again, really do like the film, and also one of my personal favorite steelbooks, just because of the artwork of the and the way it just pops on the steelbook. So yeah, one of my favorites. So that's The Fifth Element. Anyway, I hope people like this video, and please feel free to share it with your friends and family. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, I would highly appreciate that. That will allow people to find my YouTube channel and content on YouTube recommendation page. This is because of YouTube algorithms favor the bigger YouTubers, so their channels get advertised in their content. Also, if you already haven't, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you want to see stuff like this from my personal collection of my steelbook collection. Again, I'm hoping to do more, which I'm going to be doing gradually over time. And even some of my normal Blu-rays and my DVD collection, I think I'll be doing that slowly over time as well. So keep an eye on that for that if you want to see stuff like that. So subscribe to my channel if you want to get notification of when I do a new video of my movie and TV collection of DVDs or Blu-rays. Before Christmas, we hit the 500 subs mark, so a big thank you to subs old and new. A few weeks ago, we hit the 600 sub mark. Again, YouTube, a big thank you to all of you. I didn't think I would get as far as I am now, especially starting with 13 subs originally when I first started. And now, even now, we're already halfway to 700 YouTube subs. So a big thank you to all the subs that have been subscribed to me for many months or many years. And also the new subscribers who have maybe just found my channel. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, because without you guys, when it comes to the subscriptions and the viewership, I wouldn't be where I am. So I'm never one to take people for granted. So big thank you to all of you. And then the next big milestone, should I say, will be 1,000 subs, but that's gonna be a long way to go. Hopefully we'll get there sooner rather than later, but hopefully we'll get there soon. And it just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, and I'll speak to you again in my next video. Bye for now.